Hello, everybody, and welcome to Cory Turner Talks, a show where we go car shopping literally every single day. We got some new segments coming up of Name That Car and which car is worth more in the next few days, so be sure to watch that, subscribe so you don't miss anything. Today, we're going to go shopping for used car deals in Las Cruces, New Mexico. So let's dive in and see what we find today. All right, right here, right off the bat, a 2002 Chevrolet Camaro. This is the SLP SS. 35th anniversary. They're asking $6,700 for this one. I really like it in that red. This one has 186,000 miles on it. I like the way the new spoiler, normally the spoilers kind of went straight across on the SS, especially in this one. You can kind of see it kind of bowed up a little bit more. It's supposed to give it a little more downforce, right, to get better grip and traction. How much it did, not totally sure, but there's the intake on the hood as well. This one had 345 horsepower. Looks pretty good. Interior doesn't look to be in too bad a shape. Is that a... I thought that was a... Is that Snowman, isn't it? Is that a... I'm not sure exactly what. It's like a snowman right there. These was always interesting in the floorboards of the Camaros, the Firebirds of this generation. There was that hump, which kind of cut into a little bit of the footwell. Where you're resting your foot, so I thought that was always kind of interesting. So here we got something going on the hood, so they've done some work to it there. What else does it say they got going? Has a new AC air conditioning system, new struts, new shocks, runs very good. $6,700 is what they're wanting for that one, so we got a good start. Here's a 2008 Crown Vic. They want $2,150 for this Crown Victoria. Let's see, 140,000 miles is what they're asking for. You know, these, of course, are getting very, very popular. This one does not have a back seat, so this one definitely was more than likely a police interceptor for sure. There's a lot of these cars are produced. There's a lot of parts for it. That's rear-wheel drive, big, powerful engine. So these are pretty cool cars, and you can do a lot with them. Here's a 2008 Ford Mustang. This one is silver with a black top. This one's up in Capitan. Look at that. Capitan, getting up there close to like Lincoln. If you're a Billy the Kid fan, you kind of know that area for sure in New Mexico. So this one has 87,000 miles on it. Very cool. Another little thing about Capitan, that's where Smokey the Bear came from, right? That's the legend of Smokey the Bear was from there. All right, so this one's is automatic. Not sure what that is. They got sitting in the passenger seat. All right, very cool. 87,000 miles, no accidents. Clean Carfax is what they're saying. And they have bird droppings on the hood. So minor wear and tear and no dents. So there must be the bird droppings. At least they pointed that out for us, so we didn't miss anything. That's kind of funny. I like that. Here's a 1988 Bronco 2. This one has 66,000 miles. They want $7,500 for it. Of course, Bronco is coming back, right? As we go into 2020, the new Bronco. We're going to see how close it is to the show car, but it sounds like it's going to be pretty close. So this one's really cool. This one, of course, is the XLT. This is 4x4, has cruise control, says tinted windows, new tires, $1,000 worth of tires, it looks like. That one's very cool there. It's got the blue interior to kind of match the exterior with the blue and the white. So, all right, there we go for our Bronco 2 fans. It's a nice Bronco. 2006 Subaru Outback. This is the LL Bean edition, right? So kind of the upgraded edition. This one has 6 cylinders, 95,818 miles on this bad boy. That's a pretty cool playground in the background there. Alrighty. Alright, so it's got a little bit of the wood accents right on the inside. There's the sunroof. It's a nice wagon. 3.0 liter boxer. It's got the boxer engine. 4x4, as we're used to with the Subaru, all-wheel time 4-wheel drive, so we like that. 2008 Dodge Charger SE. This one is for $5,250. I think we got our finger in the picture a little bit there. Let's see, this one has 95,346 miles. It's red. It's got a ton of modifications. Factory remote start, lower springs, navigation CD DVD player, 10-inch subwoofer, an upgraded system, rims, spoiler, MagnaFlow dual exhaust. A lot of stuff going on. I like that they have Monster there across the hood. Let's take some looks at some pictures, right? So it's the Monster Energy Drink car. This is the SRT-R. There's the SE. Yeah, okay. The rims match as well. Very cool. So this one needs some work as far as look at the paint and those kind of things happening on it. So, all right, very cool. So there's a nice 2008 Dodge Charger. Needs some work on the exterior, but really cool car. Here's of course, a Jeep Cherokee. This one's 4x4. This is a 1992 model. Let's see, it's the 4.0 6-cylinder, right? Bulletproof engine you got working there. I'm not sure on the mileage. Kind of like that tan color though. That looks really cool. I just wish you had some interior pictures so we have an idea of what's happening on the inside. But you know, I like the Jeep Cherokees. 2009 Corvette. They want $21,500. This one is in the make sure incognito yellow. No, right? Yellow, you're going to stand out a little bit. This one has 43,200 miles on it. Let's take a spin around. I love the scenery there. It's clouds. It's the LS3 engine. Oh, they got the sticker. We're not going to be able to make it quite out, are we? That's a little bit vague there. But they're asking $21,500 for it. That's a 2009. All right, what else do we see? Like that Soul right there. There's a Juke. All right, there's another Subaru Outback. So that's 2 today. 2006 Cadillac DTS. If you need room and you want to kind of cruise around, this is a good car for that. They want $7,995. They're not showing us how many miles, and they only have one picture, so we're going to pass on them. Here's a 2012 Volvo S60. This is the T6, all-wheel drive. They want $10,995 for it. One more just single picture without any mileage, so we will pass and keep on going. Here's a 2006 Volvo. This is the XC90, so this is the SUV. They want $4,000. Has 195,000 miles, so we are just short of 200,000 miles. Look, we got another finger in the picture there. 6 cylinders. Interior looks decent, but we're taking a picture through the glass, which is kind of interesting. So it says third row. So anyway, there's a nice XC90, so that's a good SUV. 2007 Volkswagen Passat. This is the 2.0. They want $3,500 for this one. I like it in that gray. It has 220,000 miles. It's a 4-cylinder, but it is a manual, which is actually really cool. Wow, boy, 220,000 miles. That one has seen some road time for sure. All right, so 2007 Volkswagen Passat, we like that. All right, 2001 Buick. Hey, we always got to look at the PT Cruisers, right? So here's a 2008 Chrysler PT Cruiser. They want $3,000 for it. 149,000 miles. Looks good in white. The paint overall looks good. Cloth interior. It doesn't seem to be in that bad a shape. Got some trash there. I always love the gear shifts on that. I always thought that was kind of funny. Look more like a cue ball. All right, good deal. So there's our Chrysler PT Cruiser of the day, right? 2008 Jeep Commander. So that was Jeep's big SUV at the time. That's 8 cylinders. This one has 134,001 miles on it. 2008. All right, we're blocking off the license plate, but look, we got a picture of ourselves right there. So we made it in the shot. Good looking truck. That one actually looks really nice. Interior looks good. Let's see, what do they say? Push button start, leather, third row, limited edition touchscreen stereo. They want navigation. They want $8,500 for that. So that looks really good. A 1983 Porsche 944. So a 944, $3,500 is what they're asking for. It is silver. Less than 200 miles since they rebuilt the engine. Cards look pretty good. It's got the 944 on the back and the light all the way across the back. It's got the sunroof. Of course, that's a great front engine Porsche. Very, very cool. So 1983 Porsche 944. All right, we got us some Jeeps there. There's another Cadillac. 2007 Pontiac G6. As Pontiac was in its really final days, right, as it was starting to on the final years of us having Pontiac. This one has 208,000 miles on it. It's a 3.5 liter V6, cloth interior, automatic transmission. I like it in red. They're asking $1,900. Well, not too bad of a price as long as you can get some little bit of mileage out of it. That's not bad at all. A 1990 Oldsmobile Cutlass. They want $750 for this. Or best offer. It has 158,000 miles. We may have some bird on that hood as well. Seems to be a problem for us. No information about condition, or if it's running, or what it's doing, but $750, it's almost worth a gamble just to see what you can get out of it. That's a nice Dodge Charger RT. An older Kia Sorento. A newer Kia Sorento. Those are nice. We like those SUVs. There's some Mini Cooper. 2013 Smart for 2. This one has 22,780 miles on it. 22,000 miles, 6 years. That's not many miles on that at all. Let's see here. Check out the reflection there. You can see the bicycle that's in the background. I don't know, what's he doing? Not sure what that is. This is the hardtop. Unique cars. Like I said, I had one of these for 2 years as my daily driver. It's something you had to kind of get used to. It had its own little quirks and things to it. One for sure was that transmission. The transmission could be a little jerky at times. You get used to it, but those first few days I needed to have Dramamine with me most of the time. This one, 22,780 miles. That's really not bad for a 2013. Good looking car. What's kind of crazy about these two, the black here that you see that kind of runs that can't be changed out. But all these color panels, the gray that you see, yeah, you can take those off, put on a new color, and off you go. As a matter of fact, I was sandwiched between two cars in one of these. It's got that cage system, so you're not really going to be crushed. I don't know what internal injuries would look like, but I was sandwiched between two cars, had to have it go in, had to have some body work done, and found out that although mine was silver, it actually came from the factory red. So at some point in its life, because I was the second owner of the car, someone had changed it from red to silver. So you can change that color as much as you want, right? If you can do that at home, just switch out those body panels. Let's see, what else do we have? I always love the FJ Cruisers. So this is a 2007 FJ Cruiser. This one's all-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, of course. $22,000 is what they're asking. This one has 77,207 miles on it. It has a 6-inch lift kit, as you can see. It is way up there, running on 35-inch tires. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's like a door and a half. Hello, got the guy walking around the back. If you're not familiar with those, the front door opens. You can't open the back door without opening the front door. As you can see here, there's no door handle on the back, so you have to open up the front door, pick that lever, and then you can open up the back door. So it's sort of a 4-door. It's almost like a 2 and a half, right? Because those back doors aren't full doors. Let's see, or ones that you can open up by themselves. A Suzuki SX4. Don't see a lot of Suzukis around. Do this a lot, right? This is a 2007. They want $6,500 for this one. Let's see here. This one has 43,000 miles on it, so not very many miles. Very, very cool. Got to tell you, too, I just love the architecture and stuff we've got going on in Las Cruces. Check that out with the Adobe. That looks really cool. All right, so there we go. That's the 2007 Suzuki. All right, what else? Another nice Jeep. All right, we got to look at it. It's green. This is a Chevy Spark. Gets about 44 miles per the gallon is what they're saying here. $5,900 is what they're asking for. It has 57,750 miles on it with the S-Tech engine. Let's see here. The retail book value they're saying is $8,000, but they will take the first $5,900 that comes through. And it has an EPA rating of 36 miles per gallon and then 44 on the highway. So that's a pretty cool Chevy Spark in a really cool green. All right. 2009 Dodge Challenger RT. They want $8,500 for it here, but I think the sticker says $8,400, so I would go with the 84. Save yourself $100. 5.7 Hemi, has 144,000 miles. Looks really good in the white, and the interior looks really nice too. Hello, there's our guy taking our picture right there. All right, so I like that Dodge Challenger for sure. All right, another green car, Honda. This is a 2016 Civic Coupe. They want $17,500 for it. Well, we're getting about 3 years old. This one has 11,900 miles. It really hasn't gone anywhere, and they're saying they're getting about 40 miles to the gallon. I like it in the green. I kind of like what they did with the Civics. Very edgy, a lot of straight lines, very aggressive look to it. I think they did a good job with that. That green is really, really bold. 2017 GMC Denali. This is the 3500. Look at the size of the grill on these. That is absolutely huge. I'm a pretty tall guy. Saw one of these in the parking lot at Home Depot the other day. And you walk up and you still feel like you kind of have to look up to see all the way up the hood. They want $58,000 for this one. It's a 6.2 liter Duramax diesel with the Allison transmission. It's got plenty of power. It's all-wheel drive. This one they say has premium tires, spray liner, all the cameras, front and rear. Rear parking sensors with the backup camera, rear camera. Boy, that's a good-looking truck right there. With that size, that money, and everything that has, I'd be afraid to put anything back there. But you can tell they're maybe running a fifth wheel out of that. It's got the trailer hitch. They got the spray liner. That's a really nice Denali. Good looking truck. Oh man, a 1964 FJ45. Wow, not too many pictures. That's all we get. 6 cylinders. Crazy Toyota. Look at that, man. The snow in the background. That is really, really cool. Okay, so that's it. We've reached the bottom here for Las Cruces. There's a lot of really cool vehicles in here. Oh, hold on. There's a VW pickup. Check that out. They want $6,000 for it. It's actually over in Silver City. 4 cylinders. It has 200,000 miles. It's got the shell on it. Hey, it has an off-matched lift gate on the back. So there you go. Tailgate is a different color. Right, that's pretty cool. Volkswagen pickup. We don't see Volkswagen pickups anymore, do we? Okay, so quite a few cars there, some good ones that jumped out. Did you see anything that really just caught your eye? I may have squeezed past a few and missed them all together. But there was one that took my attention, and I may have passed it. Hold on, where is it at? And maybe it's a little bit of nostalgia. I had one of these. I really enjoyed it. It's not the convertible. There it is. I'm going with the 2013 Smart for 2. The smart car. This is a crazy car, but it is like driving a go-kart on the street. This one, let's see if we can see it. You have paddle shifters. It's just a crazy car. Like I say, if it was convertible for sure, but hardtop is good too. So that's going to be my pick today out of Las Cruces. Probably a crazy one, and probably a lot because I've had one before, and I would definitely have another one of those. Not that anybody would be brave enough to ride with me, but I'd drive around by myself. So anyway, that's it. I went with the Smart. What would you have chosen today? We'll leave that in the comments. Would you have gone with the Smart? Leave that in the comments. Remember to like, comment, and share. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We've got Name That Car and Which Car is Worth More coming up in the next couple of days, so be watching for those. And let's go car shopping tomorrow.